Hey everybody, it's Edwardo here with your daytime DraftStream Saturday estimates update. And yeah, 25 titles takes a while to get through, so appreciate your patience. But we are here, and it's the same verse as the first. Jaybird is back on top, going for a clean money sweep. Oh my goodness, he's just less than a point below Gamble 24x7 for the Lowball. My goodness, Jaybird coming out guns blazing. All he had to do was raise the stakes, bump it up to a $100 prize pool, and he comes for your throat. So 2 Jaybird call sheets, 2 G24, the homie call sheets. And look at little Stevie! Steph Torres, star of our All Latinx pod a few weeks ago, parfaitdm. She's sitting pretty in 5th. And right behind her, my Baranski Slack homie, Idimo, aka Omid, beating me by about 15 points. Well played, sir. And yeah, I'm in the middle of the pack. This kind of sucks. Brown baby, reverting to her old ways, but there's still a long way to go. A lot can happen, but damned if Jaybird and Gamble 24x7 don't have a stranglehold on the top 3. Actually, I'm sorry, so not quite a full money sweep. You can only, since we are paying out 3rd place this week, I almost forgot, $10 to 3rd, Gamble 24x7 is in the running for 3rd place money. I guess all it took was for Jaybird to hear that he was only $10 ahead of Gamble 24x7 in the all-time DraftStream money leaderboard, and that got him cooking. So let's see what Jaybird's up to again, real quick. It is the swerve, that optimal stack, misbehavior, headliner stack of Filthy Rich, Bob's Burgers, and Family Guy. The animation domination is keeping him afloat. And I believe he only swapped out. Yeah, he got an extra actor, Azura Sky. He got an extra actor from the Swerve, and I think he ditched one other title. So he's competing with himself for first, trying to get first and 2nd money. Well, shoot, that alone, that'd be $75. And if he swept the low, jeez Louise, that'd be $90 of the $100 prize pool. Let's keep our eye out on that. And what does Gamble 24x7 have to do to make up ground? Well, he doesn't have enough swerve. The playbook is just doing okay. Hopefully, this optimal stack from Family Guy could use a bump. Now, the season 19 debut is on Sunday. So we may not, Sunday night, so we may not even have any newer scores for this until final results Monday afternoon. So there is definitely room for a late charge, and after Sunday update comeback for G24, the homie. Dead, not doing much. Yeah, it's not even hitting value, really. Well, it barely hits value at headliner, I guess. And then Bob's Burgers. So yeah, so we're gonna see what's going down with the animation domination Fox block on Sunday. See if we get any additional user scores specific to their seasons. So let's see what little Stevie's up to over here. How'd you get into 5th? And actually, what do you need to do to win? Only 73 points and some change behind. Let's see what she needs to get back. Enola Holmes, relentlessly charming. I'm actually surprised this hasn't ticked up more. The more I think about it, the more I like that movie. I finished it. I enjoyed it. Millie Bobby Brown is a star. So much fun. And so that's where a lot of her salary, damn near half her salary, is wrapped up in these 2 headliners from Enola Holmes you thought or hoped it would get at least into the 1 teens. I guess there's still room. Actually, what's holding it back? I want to know. Oh, Metacritic, of course, them haters. Actually, Metacritic and IMDb. IMDb, what if this IMDb went up to like 7.7? That'd be a huge relief, but then that would kind of put her in the mix for, well, I don't know. That's a lot of ground to make up. So I'm not saying that Enola Holmes is tapped out, but, and especially if you look at the sample size too, I mean, people have watched this movie. 29,000. This thing kind of is what it is. I mean, it's not a perfect movie. It's a little too winking at the camera for my taste, but she is relentlessly charming, MBB, and it's fun. And I could see them start up a franchise on it, and you know, good for Netflix. Solid 4-quadrant hit they have on their hands, for sure. But not enough help for parfaitdm this week. Maybe sneakerheads. I don't know if, well, I mean, it's performing, I guess. 6.4K for 80 points is excellent value. Filthy Rich is giving her value. So, I mean, everything's kind of doing okay, but in order to win at this game, you gotta do better than okay. You gotta do better than okay. But you know what? I love seeing Stevie, little Steph Torres, in the top 5. Well played. Let's see if you can hang on to the end, or maybe even slip into 3rd place money. Maybe. Idimoomid also needs help from murders at White House Farm. Not sure he'll get it. Hot dog. A little undervalue. Animation Domination needs some help there. And A Perfect Crime. So, solid call sheet. Not enough to place in the money this week, but you know, your call sheets are getting better and better, Omid. Good stuff. Let's take a look at a former champion, Henner YYZ. Underneath Steph's first call sheet. Let's see what's holding him back this week. Oh man, this Agents of Chaos is fucking wild. Oh my goodness. I mean, I knew about maybe 70% of the stuff that they're bringing up, because all this stuff is like out there in the public record to an extent. You kind of have to look for it when it comes to the Russian troll farming and Trump-Russia ties and stuff like that. But it's out there, and it's not, you know, me being all Charlie Day in front of a murder board, looking all wild-eyed and crazy like Carrie Matheson in seasons 1 through 4 of Homeland. No, it's not that. It's not that. All this is government officials on the record talking about how the Russians have subverted our democracy through troll farming, social media, and the like. It is eye-opening. I'm only through the first episode. It's a 2-part, 2-hour each mini series that I believe every citizen should watch. It is frightening. I mean, they've got all these Russian hackers on the record. These are like yeah, I went here, I did this. We had these group chats talking about how we could fuck with you. I mean, this thing happened. Oh, so I don't know. I mean, it's a little disturbing that not only that the score is so low, but that the public really isn't responding to it. Like, I get it. We're all tired of politics, and we're in now a very, very dicey, pivotal political season in our country's history. But I mean, can't we do better? First of all, Google, wake up. Watch this movie, this miniseries. The critics get it, 79 each. IMDb, maybe they're a little fatigued. I don't know. 5.8. It's not great. Nope, 5.9 since we listed it. So we'll see that change reflected tomorrow. Kind of want to see who's not digging this. Jesus. Look at all these 1 scores. I mean, come on. The troll farms have found IMDb. That's all I got to say. This makes a little more sense. All these ones, come on. Just come on. By demographic, let's see. Women get it. Men, as usual, not so much. Older men, they're not feeling it, and that totally makes sense. A lot of older men tend to be a little more conservative, a little more, maybe a little Fox Newsy. Yeah, okay, I get it. Interesting. U.S. users versus non-U.S. users, dead even, and almost dead even in the score. This is fascinating. We gotta deep dive into these user ratings some more sometime. But 169 users. I mean, it's a sample size. It's a statistically relevant sample size. It's not the greatest sample size, but it counts as far as science goes. I only believe in science. Hit me up on Twitter if you know who said that. From a famous movie in the aughts, from a beloved roly-poly character, or in a movie with a beloved roly-poly character actor that we know and love. Okay, and I'll give the answer in the next podcast, I guess. I only believe in science. And then Mom, the mascot, Brown Baby. What's going on here? Yeah, not enough juice from the playbook. The Comey rule has been a bit of a downer before its release on Sunday night, I guess. I wonder if Showtime will throw it up on the app early, like they do with a lot of their shows. The Saturday night before, I think 9 p.m. Pacific time, so 12 Eastern, they'll throw up episodes for their new shows, whatever. Since this is a mini-series event, a 2-night back-to-back event, they may not do it, but if they do, I'll be all over it, and I'll have something to say. Filthy Rich, so I mean, I guess it's good value, 5,000 for 85. But like I said, Mom, too many day players. I mean, I know you're punting, but what are you doing? This isn't the week to try to do multiple day players. The only time I would think I would advise having more than one day player is if the gap, and if you could comfortably afford multiple day players from a title that is far and away separated from the pack, like doing 120, 125 numbers while everyone else is in like the mid to high 90s. That's the only time I could see authorizing doing multiple day players in your call sheet. Otherwise, I mean, the Masters dictates get one day player, be out. That's what you do. It's like the equivalent of carrying 3 defenses on your fantasy football squad, or going for or having 3 kickers, 2 kickers, alternate kickers every week in season-long fantasy football. You just don't do it. Just don't do it. All right, so let's take a look at the perfect call sheet. Totally forgot about that. And after all the trouble I've gone through to get to a perfect call sheet for y'all, seeing how we've got the expanded the expanded talent pool, ends up breaking the previous Excel solver model. It tops out at 200 rows. We needed 232 this week. Yeah, looks like they are half in on the animation domination block on Fox. Filthy Fox having a moment right now in our perfect call sheet. And then interesting, murders at White House Farms. No, that's good value, I guess. I mean, when it comes to bang for your buck, 7,700 for 127. That's pretty good, I guess. And they spent their day player on that too. Okay. And then the headliner stack from the Swerve. So that's your perfect call sheet. At 1340 is less than 40 points off from Jaybird for having the perfect call sheet. But let's take a look at this lowball call sheet right here. It's heating up. 691.63. A lot of Utopia in here. A lot of Utopia. I mean, we knew Rogue Warfare was going to be the bastard child this week. I mean, look at the price. I mean, you get it for a song. They had to. I mean, so you're definitely gonna have your optimal lowball stack of the headliner, co-star, and at least 2 day players for Rogue Warfare, Death of a Nation. But because it's so cheap, you have to make up salary and keep the score low. And so that's where, I mean, the Comey rule also is just a hair above default score. And then Utopia, as far as the big budget or the bigger budget titles goes, it's not performing. I mean, 10,700 getting only 71 points. What the hell is that? So, perfect candidate to help make up salary and keep a lowball score on your lowball call sheet. And at 691.63, Jaybird is only 8 points off the perfect call sheet. And look at, and once again, less than a point separates Jaybird and Gamble 24x7. Let's see your call sheets real quick, and then we will bring this plane in for a landing. Here it is. Optimal lowball stack, Rogue Warfare. A 3 stack of the Comey rule and a 3 stack of Utopia. And depending on how the Comey rule is received, he might actually, we might very well be looking at the perfect call sheet. I'm not calling my shot. I don't want to pay even more in Canadian PayPal fees. I'm just saying this is a very attractive, very well balanced lowball call sheet. You know what? Hell, I'm pulling for you, Jaybird. Why not? Go for, I guess this would be the version of the clean money sweep. Since we can only do 3 call sheets, there's no way anyone can get all 4 paid spots now. So go for the clean money sweep. First, second, and the low ball. I'm rooting for you, Jaybird. But you know what? G24, the homie, says, not so fast. What does he need to do? All right, so if the Comey rule really comes in, then Jaybird's screwed. If Utopia comes in better, then this lead this tiny infinitesimal lead keeps screwing over G24, the homie. So, I mean, it's anyone's game, y'all. We'll see where we stand at the Sunday estimates update. Sometime once again, remember, it is football season. I will be getting my brief Sunday sabbatical, so I will be getting these scores to you sometime Sunday night. Probably I'll try to squeeze it in between the afternoon games and the Sunday night game. So thank you for your patience in advance. For as long as we have football, I'm going to enjoy it. Not entirely convinced, not bubbleating. Means that we'll be able to keep it up through all season, but we have it. Everyone stay safe and healthy. That goes double for you too. Stay safe, stay at home, stay healthy, play the Cinema DraftStream game, and I'll see you back here Monday, sometime after 12 p.m. Pacific time, with game final results and a fresh new talent pool. 25 more. Guess I better get started now. Thanks everybody for playing. Thanks everybody for watching. I'll see y'all on Monday.